Hello, and welcome to an introduction to the New.LearnAlberta website brought to you by Learning Network Educational Services. When you launch the website, you will notice a couple of things. If you have not yet created an account, that's something you're going to want to do. And if you already have an account that you've set up with your permanent teaching certificate information, then you can go ahead and log in, because that's going to give you access to content that not everyone else will have access to. A couple of pieces to highlight. As you look at the Curriculum Information Hub, you're going to find information that can be shared with parents and guardians, as well as information for teachers. Here you'll find some videos that can help you build understanding around the architecture and design, as well as the why of the curriculum, which we consider the ministerial order and the guiding framework. There's also a video here to help you get logged in and introducing you to the resource of boards that I'll talk about shortly. For those of you that are looking for access to the assessments that you might have heard about, you can click on the support tab on the left-hand side of the menu there and scroll down to the bottom, and there you'll see access to both the literacy and the numeracy assessments that some of you may have experienced so far in this school year. Of course, it also allows us access to the digital curriculum, and that in itself is quite handy. The search feature at the top of the page allows you to type in keywords, narrow it down by grade or by subject area, and find that elusive outcome that you were looking for. No longer do you have to flip through a whole bunch of pages to find that outcome you know is in there somewhere. When I click on the subject area that I'm interested in exploring, I can obviously select the grade. And when that opens up, it also provides me with a comparison between the grades, and I can see how it continues to progress along the grades by clicking next. When you hover over top of the learning outcome box, this little I information button pops up. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see which cusps are attached to the learning outcome, what resources might be available to help you in relation to this particular learning outcome, but also how the competencies as well as the literacy and numeracy progressions link into this particular outcome. So if you're wondering at all how those things fit, that information button is a wonderful place to find that information. The next thing I wanted to show to you is the print feature. And I got very excited about this because I can go ahead and pick just my grade to print, and I generate a PDF. You will recall in the current structure of the English Language Arts curriculum, you have to skip pages in the document in order to see all of your grade, because it's not written one grade at a time. And this allows you to go ahead and print the curriculum in a really easy to use fashion. The resources menu allows you to not only search, but indicate what grades you're looking for, as well as subject and type. So if you're specifically looking for a board that is being offered in relation to a subject area, or you're looking for some kind of a teacher resource or lesson plan, you can go ahead and filter down the options in order to find exactly what you're looking for. If when you're on the site, you notice that this little lock button is actually closed, that means you are not logged in with teacher access. And so you will need to click on this Contact Us button and fill out the form and let them know that your account should have teacher access, but does not have teacher access. The next thing I wanted to show you, and again, you'll notice this lock feature here. If it is locked, it means you do not have teacher access. But when you go into the boards, you're going to see both the boards that you have created, as well as the boards that have been shared with you. These particular resources have been developed mostly at this point by the government, and you'll be able to click on them, and in this board, they will have connected the learning outcome with pretty detailed lesson plans that you can access and make use of. This boards feature really would require some time to explore in depth of how you might go about building boards and sharing them with your colleagues. So I'm not going to talk about that much more today. However, it is a place that you can go and look when you are seeking out information around how to teach a particular outcome. The last thing I wanted to highlight for you is this news box that you might see here. And the reason I'm highlighting it is because it's often an overlooked feature on many websites, but I find that there's many things that pop up in this recent announcement box that I've somehow missed on social media or, through my news sources. So if you feel like there's some things you might want to check out, including the ARPDC website that's been recently mentioned there, I encourage you to spend some time exploring that particular feature of the board's site as well. Like any tool, you spending time exploring and getting to know the features of the site is truly what's going to help you navigate that space. If you have any questions related to New.LearnAlberta or curriculum implementation in general, please reach out to your local consortia or us at Learning Network. You can find us on Twitter, you can access our website, and of course you can connect with our executive director to let us know what are the things you need to be successful with this curriculum implementation. As I briefly mentioned in the video, I encourage you to check out the arpdc.ab.ca site for tips and tricks related to implementation that will be updated throughout the summer and into the fall.